We've been reading in our morning classes about Maharaj Vena, and I really love it because he's such a rascal. And why do I love it? Because he's such a rascal. Because we can learn so much from people like him. He does everything wrong. And so we can learn exactly what's wrong, exactly what not to do, and we can see ourselves in him. So Maharaj Vena was just a bad person. That's putting it lightly. Anyway, he was so bad that the Brahmins tried to reckon with him and ask him to, get your act together. Stop being a Vena, so to speak. He was just doing horrible things. So they were telling him what to do, to stop doing what to do, and he wouldn't listen. And he said, "You've offended me. I'm the king. I'm the representative of the Supreme." On and on and on. You can't tell me what to do. It's so forth. And then the Brahmin said, "This king, he's gone too far." And they chanted some mantras, and that was the end of Vena. And then they churned all the sin out of his body. He became a person. And then from what was left in the pure body, because it had a pure lineage, they churned out partial representatives of Krishna in Prithu Maharaj and Archie. Jiva souls, but with the Shakti for ruling, that power. So when the Brahmins were trying to talk nicely to King Vena, he didn't want to listen. Have you ever been given advice, good advice, and fought back, not listened, told people you have no right to tell me? Well, that's the Vena Maharaj, disciplic succession. So it's interesting to just point this out because that comes from pride. Pride is the quality which brought us here. Pride is the quality which keeps us here. And oftentimes we think, that's Vena. He's rascal, he's asura, he's very demoniac. That's Vena. And then we're doing the same thing he does, and we think, I'm a very nice devotee. I chant my rounds there. And we get good advice. Who are you to tell me I'm the this, I'm the that? You're just a junior devotee. How dare you insinuate that I ever made a mistake in my life? But then we're being like Vena, we don't even realize it, and we're reading the stories. Oh, Vena's so bad. What a rascal. And we're doing the same thing. Interesting. Don't you think it's interesting? So why are those stories there in the Bhagavatam? Say, hello, maybe you do this also. Just saying, maybe, possibly, could be that you. Hare Krishna. You know what I'm saying. So when we read the Bhagavatam and we see the characteristics and behaviors of people like Vena Maharaj, don't think it's just him. Of course, we're not as bad as he was. That's for sure. I'm not insinuating we are. But those tendencies that he had, the pride that he had, the lack of ability to hear good instruction, let's look at that and say, categorize that. That is the asuric mentality. It's not the godly mentality. And so pride is always a problem, and humility is always difficult. And we need so much more humility and so much less pride. Hopefully, stories like this can awaken that desire within us, can awaken that reflection within us to see, do I have those tendencies of Vena? And then look at them and say, these are ugly. I don't want this ugly pride. It's ugly, ugly, ugly. Krishna doesn't like it if I'm proud. He doesn't like any devotee to be proud. It's ugly. It ruins the relationship. Let me learn these things. Just by studying Vena Maharaj, we can learn these things.